through the proposals you're making to the political parties as we speak. And one key proposal you are making is the enforcement of approved plans, zoning regulation, and sanction violation of the planning regulation with landowners selling land in accordance with the zoning plans. Expatiate on that for me.
Well, probably that's the fundamental of all those things. Urban development starts with a plan. Unfortunately, in that situation, a lot of development starts without a plan, without approved plan. But if there's an approved plan, then somebody has taken the city, subdivided into various uses that the land can be used to. And this is brought to the Assembly and it's approved as a development plan, as a zoning plan, as a scheme that anybody who wants to develop beyond that will have to follow. Now, so the first responsibility of the Assembly is to ensure that when it says that this place, you can build a church there, so nobody goes to build a market. If it says that this place is for housing, nobody goes to build a factory there. So when you talk about zoning, when we say this is a green area, a park, nobody goes there to build a church. You see, so when you've zoned a place, that this place is a green area, or this place is a flood prone, it's a flood zone, it's a place that water will collect, a place where you want it to be remain as a swamp. You design cities with all this in mind, and when you zone them for it, we should not allow people in the name of development to flout these things. And that's the first role of the Assembly. And so the Assembly should feel empowered to retain these things and enforce the zoning regulations. That's the first thing.
We have existing zoning regulations.
We do.
But the challenge now is with enforcement. Enforcement
is one of the key areas. So the capacity of the Assemblies to enforce must be enhanced. Because if we don't enhance it, then it's not just having the police abaye, but we are also looking at the technicalities involved. Who are the technical people who are thinking through the processes before we go to enforce? And if we have to go to the courts, will the courts support the proper enforcement of these things? Sometimes we allow these things to get out of hand. And then when they get out of hand and you go, then it's like you are competing against people's livelihood. And it's like Galam say, when you appear to enforce and your enforcement is against people's livelihood, then the people, if they have numbers, they have adequate numbers, they rise up and resist. And then the politicians being who they are, and because they want votes, then they tend to treat this with kid gloves. And then our systems break down. So one of the key things is that when we do these things, we should not allow things to fester before we try to come and clean. When it festers and you try to clean, the surgery is too painful. And when it's painful, people are likely to cry. And if you are affected by whipping of a child, you stop treating the infested heel, and then we die more.
Yeah.